Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Today, we will talk about Indian wedding, a Hindu ceremony explained. 1. Mehndi. Traditionally, the Mehndi party is hosted by the bride's parents and may include special choreographed dances to keep everyone entertained, as the Mehndi application can take a long time. Additionally, the henna application is generally just for females, but couples at modern South Asian weddings may choose to extend the invitation to males as well. The event often showcases a color palette that is totally different from what the couple has planned on the wedding day. Bright colors, especially oranges and pinks, are popular selections. Henna has properties that help to regulate body temperature. The cooling effect it creates on a bride's hands and feet are said to help relieve stress and headaches. Additionally, according to lore, the darker the henna designs on a to-be-wed skin, the more loved they will be by their in-laws and new spouse. Plus, they're encouraged to avoid housework for as long as the stain stays on their hands, which can be for up to 3 weeks. 2. Sangeet and Garba. The Hindi word Sangeet translates to sung together and represents the song and dance-filled pre-wedding event where the festivities truly begin. This pre-wedding event may also be referred to as Garba in Sanskrit. While other parts of the wedding, like the haldi, are more solemn, religiously focused wedding elements, the Sangeet is all about having fun. The goal of the Sangeet is to revel in the joy and happiness of the occasion. During the Sangeet, friends and family will generally perform dances and songs they prepared. Amarjit Kesha, a certified destination wedding specialist with Destination Weddings Travel Group, explains that this pre-wedding event signifies the coming together for both families. This event helps to take the stress away from the seriousness of the actual wedding. Culver goes on to share that while Western tradition has a rehearsal dinner, Indian tradition has the Sangeet. Historically, the Sangeet was a multi-day affair, but nowadays it is just one day. Sangeets are full of joy. The purpose of a Sangeet is twofold: first, to celebrate the couple, and second, to connect the families coming together through marriage. It's a great chance for families to get to know each other. There's lots of music, special songs, and choreographed dances by family and friends. The guest list for the Sangeet is often the same as the wedding, making it a large party in scale and scope. 3. Barat or Vara Yatra. The Barat, sometimes referred to as Vara Yatra, is the groom's arrival to the wedding ceremony amid much pomp and circumstance. There is typically lots of dancing and singing as he enters with a parade of loved ones. The Barat is a meeting of the families and includes festive music, drummers, and much dancing, explains Haley. It begins with the groom's processional to the ceremony. He is decked out in Indian garb, and all of his nearest and dearest join him. Depending on the area of which the family is from, traditionally, the groom rides in on a horse or elephant, and, in modern times, a fancy sports car. Upon arrival, the groom and the group are welcomed by the bride's family, and the couple continues with the wedding ceremony. Valerie Falvey of Kirkbride's Wedding Planning concurs, explaining that the Barat is the exciting beginning of the actual wedding day, where the groom rides in, sometimes on a horse, and his family members congregate and dance around him, accompanying him to the entrance to the wedding venue. 4. Pakwanu and Tilak. Pakwanu takes place after the Barat and traditionally signifies the bride's family welcoming the groom. During this welcoming ceremony, Tilak, which is Sanskrit for mark, will be applied to the groom's forehead. 5. Kanya Agman. Following the groom's entrance into the wedding and his acceptance with Tilak, the bride traditionally enters next during Kanya Agman. Kanya Agman is the Hindi phrase for the girl's arrival. During the bridal processional, the to-be-wed will often enter underneath the canopy. Loved ones, often the bride's maternal aunt and uncle, or possibly the bride's brothers, will generally join the procession. 6. Mandap. Kanya Agman ends with the bride's arrival at the Mandap, which is the location where the wedding ceremony takes place. Jane Kostetko of Wild Heart Events notes that while the Mandap serves as the structural altar for Indian weddings, it also signifies a fruitful married life. There are many interpretations as to the representation of the 4 pillars of the structure, such as representing the parents of the couple, the 4 stages of life, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa, or the 4 important aspects of a human life, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha, but regardless of what you believe, the structure itself has become the focal point of the wedding. Even with modern interpretations of Indian wedding designs, more is more when it comes to the mandap, and we are here for it. Keshav elaborates, sharing that this is the ceremony structure that is used for the sacrament of Hindu marriage. Just like a chuppah, it has 4 sides and is covered. Hindus use a small haven that has a fire which wards off all evil. The ceremony begins with the priest chanting the prayers, and the wedding couple will circle the fire 7 times. The 4 sides of the mandap are known to represent the earthly elements as well as the parents from both sides, which are seen as the pillars of this new foundation forming in a marriage. 7 Juta Chupai. When the groom reaches the mandap, he must remove his shoes to enter, as everything in the mandap is considered holy, so no shoes are to be worn, explains Keshav. This is the golden opportunity for the bride's sisters, cousins, etc., all females, to steal the groom's shoes. It is a fun tradition, and he will not get his shoes back unless he pays the girls some money to retrieve them afterward. 8. Ganesh Puja or Puja. Some Hindu ceremonies begin with an invocation to Lord Ganesh or Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom and salvation. Ganesha is depicted as having an elephant's head. By invoking him, he removes any obstacles from the wedding ceremony. The ceremony may then be performed without hindrances. 9. Granthabandhan. The Granthabandhan part of a Hindu wedding ceremony is when the couple ties the knot. During this ritual, the groom's scarf is tied to the bride's shawl while they chant prayers to Lord Shiva, Goddess Parvati, Lord Narayan, and Goddess Lakshmi Devi, asking for a strong and healthy marriage. Tying the shawl and scarf together symbolizes the couple's souls being joined together in new life through holy matrimony. 10. Havan and Agni. A sacred fire ritual, known as Havan or Homan, is a central element in the Hindu wedding ceremony. To honor Agni, the god of fire, the couple will offer handfuls of rice, and sometimes ghee, to the fire during the wedding ceremony. The Havan is performed in a square-shaped altar called a kunda. 11. Kanyadan and Hastamalap. Kanyadan means giving away the bride in Sanskrit and is a symbolic ritual that takes place during Hindu wedding ceremonies. First, the bride's father will take his daughter's right hand and place it in the groom's right hand. This symbolizes the request for the couple to enter into marriage as equal partners. Additionally, the ritual symbolizes the parents' acceptance of the marriage and represents letting go. After Kanyadan, Hastanalap takes place. During this, the bride's mother pours sacred water onto the couple's hands. 12. Saptapadi. Keshav explains that during a Hindu wedding ceremony, the couple will take 7 steps around the holy fire, otherwise known as Sapphira or Saptapadi, are the vows that the couple take while circling the sacred fire. Each vow and step signify a stage in the marriage that the couple will encounter. These vows are part of the Hindu/Vedic rituals and are to be taken very seriously. These vows sanctify the union between the 2 souls. Haley goes on to note that the 7 steps around the holy fire are the most significant portion of a Hindu wedding ceremony. The steps are taken together, and each step represents 7 different prayers: food, strength, prosperity, family, offspring, health, and friendship. Once the final step is taken together, the couple is considered married. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.